2 Samuel chapter 23. These also be the last words of David. David the son of Jesse said, Even the man who was set up on high, the anointed of the God of Jacob, and the sweet singer of Israel, saith, The Spirit of the Lord spake by me, and his word was in my tongue. The God of Israel spake to me, the strength of Israel said, Thou shalt bear rule over men, being just, and ruling in the fear of God. Even as the morning light when the sun riseth, the morning, I say, without clouds, so shall mine house be, and not as the grass of the earth is by the bright rain. For so shall not mine house be with God, for he hath made with me an everlasting covenant, perfect in all points and sure. Therefore all mine health and whole desire is, that he will not make it grow so. But the wicked shall be every one as thorns thrust away, because they cannot be taken with hands. But the man that shall touch them must be defenced with iron, or with the shaft of a spear, and they shall be burnt with fire in that same place. These be the names of the mighty men whom David hath, he that sat in the seat of wisdom, being chief of the princes, was Adino of Esni. He slew 800 at one time. After him was Eleazar the son of Dodo, son of Ahohi, one of the three worthies of David. And they defied the Philistines gathered there to battle, when the men of Israel were gone up. He arose and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary, and his hand clave unto the sword. And the Lord gave great victory that same day, and the people returned after him only to spoil. After him was Shammah, the son of Agee, Hararite. For the Philistines assembled at a town where was a piece of field full of lentils, and the people fled from the Philistines. But he stood in the midst of the field and defended it, and slew the Philistines, so the Lord gave great victory. Afterward 3 of the 30 captains went down, and came to David in the harvest time, unto the cave of Adullam. And the host of the Philistines pitched in the valley of Rephaim. And David was then in an hold, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. And David longed and said, Oh, that one would give me to drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate. Then the 3 mighty brake into the host of the Philistines, and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem, that was by the gate, and took and brought it to David, who would not drink thereof, but poured it for an offering unto the Lord, and said, O Lord, be it far from me that I should do this. Is not this the blood of the men that went in jeopardy of their lives? Therefore he would not drink it. These things did these 3 mighty men. And Abishai the brother of Joab, the son of Zeruiah, was chief among the 3. And he lifted up his spear against 300, and slew them. And he had the name among the 3. For he was most excellent of the 3, and was the captain. But he attained not unto the first 3. Then Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man, which had done many acts, and was of Kabzeel, slew 2 strong men of Moab. He went down also and slew a lion in the midst of a pit, in the time of snow. And he slew an Egyptian, a man of great stature. And the Egyptian had a spear in his hand. He went down to him with a staff, and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand, and slew him with his own spear. These things did Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, who had the name among the 3 worthies. He was honorable among the 30, but he attained not unto the first 3. And David made him of his counsel. Asahel, the brother of Joab, was one of the 30. Elhanan, the son of Dodo of Bethlehemite. Shemoth, the Hararite. Elika, the Harodite. Helez, the Pelathite. Ira, the son of Ikesh, the Tekoite. Abiezer, the Anathothite. Nebunai, the Hushathite. Zalman, and Ahohite. Naharai, the Netophathite. Heleb, the son of Benai, a Netophathite. Ittai, the son of Ribai, of Gilead, of the children of Benjamin, Benai the Pirathite, Hiddai of the river of Gaash, Abi-albon the Arbathite, Asmaveth the Barhumite, Eliabah the Shaalbonite, and the sons of Jeshan, Jonathan, Shammah the Hararite, Ahiam the son of Sharar the Hararite, Eliphalet the son of Ahashbai, the son of Maachathai, Eliam the son of Ahithophel the Gileonite, Hezrai the Carmelite, Arai the Arbite, Igal the son of Nathan of Zobah, Bani the Gadite, Zelek the Ammonite, Zeharai the Beerothite, and the armor-bearer of Joab the son of Zeruiah, Ira the Ithrite, Gareb the Ithrite, Uriah the Hittite, 37 in all. 2 Samuel chapter 24. And the wrath of the Lord was again kindled against Israel, and he moved David against them, in that he said, Go, number Israel and Judah. For the king said to Joab, the captain of the host, which was with him, Go speedily now through all the tribes of Israel, from Dan even to Beersheba, and number the people, that I may know the number of the people. And Joab said unto the king, The Lord thy God increase the people 100-fold more than they be, and that the eyes of my lord the king may see it. But why doth the Lord the king desire this thing? Notwithstanding, the king's word prevailed against Joab and against the captains of the host. Therefore Joab and the captains of the host went out from the presence of the king to number the people of Israel. And they passed over Jordan and pitched in Aroer on the right side of the city that is in the midst of the valley of God, and toward Jazer. And they came to Gilead and to Tahtim Hodshi. So they came to Dan Jaan, and so about to Sidon. And they came to the fortress of Tyre, and to all the cities of the Hivites and of the Canaanites, and went toward the south of Judah, even to Beersheba. So when they had gone about all the land, and returned to Jerusalem at the end of 9 months and 20 days. And Joab delivered the number and sum of the people unto the king, and there were in Israel 800,000 strong men that drew swords, and the men of Judah were 500,000 men. Then David's heart smote him after he had numbered the people. And David said unto the Lord, I have sinned exceedingly, and that I have done. Therefore now, Lord, I beseech thee, take away the trespass of thy servant, for I have done very foolishly. And when David was up in the morning, the word of the Lord came unto the prophet Gad, David's seer, saying, Go and say unto David, Thus saith the Lord, I offer thee 3 things. Choose thee which of them I shall do to thee. So Gad came to David and showed him, and said unto him, Wilt thou that 7 years of famine come upon thee in thy land, or wilt thou flee 3 months before thine enemies, they following thee, or that there be 3 days pestilence in my land? Now advise thee, and see what answer I shall give to him that sent me. And David said unto Gad, I am in a wonderful strait. Let us fall now into the hand of the Lord, for his mercies are great, and let me not fall into the hand of men. So the Lord sent a pestilence to Israel from morning even unto the time appointed. And there died of the people from Dan to Beersheba 70,000 men. And when the angel stretched out his hand upon Jerusalem to destroy it, the Lord repented of the evil, and said to the angel that destroyed the people, It is sufficient. Hold now thine hand. And the angel of the Lord was by the threshing place of Araunah the Jebusite. And David spake unto the Lord when he saw the angel that smote the people. And he said, Behold, I have sinned, yea, I have done wickedly. But these sheep, what have they done? Let thine hand, I pray thee, be against me and against my father's house. So Gad came that same day to David, and said unto him, Go up, rear an altar unto the Lord in the threshing floor of Araunah the Jebusite. And David, according to the saying of Gad, went up as the Lord had commanded. And Araunah looked and saw the king and his servants coming toward him. And Araunah went out and bowed himself before the king on his face to the ground. And Araunah said, Wherefore is my lord the king come to his servant? Then David answered, To buy the threshing floor of thee, for to build an altar unto the Lord, that the plague may cease from the people. Then Araunah said unto David, Let my lord the king take and offer what seemeth good in his eyes. Behold the oxen for the burnt offering, and chariots, and the instruments of the oxen for wood. All these things did Araunah, as a king gives unto kings. And Araunah said unto the king, The Lord thy God be favorable unto thee. Then the king said unto Araunah, Not so, but I will buy it of thee at a price, and will not offer burnt offering unto the Lord my God of that which doth cost me nothing. So David bought the threshing floor and the oxen for 50 shekels of silver. And David built there an altar unto the Lord, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. And the Lord was appeased toward the land, and the plague ceased from Israel.